Okay, I'm going to share with y'all a story about a tractor builder who built one of the most amazing and fastest cars in history. His name was Ferruccio Lamborghini. Lamborghini is a well-known sports car company around the world, not only because of the speed of the car, but because of its amazing looks that makes it stand out in the streets. By now, almost everyone knows what a Lamborghini is. For many people, a dream car. For rich and famous, a goal to show their power and financial status. Ferruccio Lamborghini, however, almost no one knows the history of Lamborghini. Ferruccio Lamborghini was born in Italy in 1916. He joined the army in World War II, becoming a mechanic, fixing trucks and motorcycles that break down during the war. After World War II, he came back to Italy and opened a tractor shop. He began by building one tractor a month from all parts from trucks during the war. After years of success in the company, he ended up building up to 600 tractors a month. He became rich and famous and owned a lot of cars. One of those cars was a Ferrari. Had a problem though with the transmission, the clutch of the transmission. It was too noisy for him. So he went to Ferrari and told them about the problem. They said they couldn't help him. So he decided to go talk to the owner, Enzo Ferrari. After talking to Enzo Ferrari, Enzo told him, "You stick building tractors and let me do the sports cars." He went upset to Italy and decided to build his own car. So he hired Apollo Gallara, an engineer who used to work for Ferrari. He hired him to build a V12 engine for his new car. In 1963, they finished the car. It was called the 350 GT. It had 200 horsepower and a top speed of 90 miles per hour. There's many cars that make Lamborghini so famous. The first one was the Lamborghini Miura in the 60s. It had 300 horsepower and the speed of 100 miles per hour, making one of the fastest cars in the 60s. However, one of the most famous cars of Lamborghini that made it well known around the world was the Countach, because of its design and the famous doors that slide up and make it a unique car around the streets, reaching up to 200 miles per hour with 300 horsepower during the 70s. Another car and most recent car made by Lamborghini was the Murcielago, with 650 horsepower and a top speed of 250 miles per hour, making one of the most fastest cars and nicest cars in the streets today. There's been around 10 owners that Lamborghini had, the company had, because of poor management. One of those owners, the first owner was, of course, Ferruccio Lamborghini, the founder of the company. Well, the second most famous owner of Lamborghini was Chrysler, who they built the Diablo, the Lamborghini Diablo. After struggling with finances, Chrysler had to sell the company to Audi. Audi today is the owner of Lamborghini, who built the Murcielago. Today, when we see a Lamborghini in the streets, we all look, and it's hard not to notice it because of its amazing looks and its speed. So, Ferruccio Lamborghini, from building a tractor to building a car that costs almost $500,000, achieve a great goal. And that's the story of Lamborghini.
Yeah.
So, is there any questions that y'all have?
What's the most expensive Lamborghini?
The most expensive Lamborghini was the Lamborghini Reventon.
How much was that?
It's $750,000. and there's only like around 20 of them.
How long does it take to build one that they do?
I'm not sure about the time, but I know there's a list, a waiting list, and they have to call you. So you can't call them to build. They have to call you and ask if you want.
What was the last Lamborghini that came out?
Last Lamborghini that came out was actually the Remington. That's it.